testing myself on the Mcat pop quiz to see how much knowledge I have. Most of my background knowledge of science will be coming from AP Biology, Human Anatomy and Physiology, and Dual Psychology. But without further delay, for those new visitors out there, why don't you take time to comment, like, share. Most importantly, please click that notification bell button so they can get notified of more of my amazing videos. Without further delay, let's get started. Okay, so right now I'm on the captest.com MCAT free pop quiz, and yeah. Okay, so we're gonna push start. Okay, so the first question is biology, and it has passage questions 1 and 2, and I hope I get this right because just by looking at it right now, some of the evidence I learned from biology, AP Biology, and also Human Anatomy and Physiology. So yeah, let's give it a try. Okay, so here's the question. It says, in an attempt to develop a vaccine for pneumonia, Fred Griffith performed a series of experiments in 1928 using mice and 2 strains of the pneumococcus bacteria, a virulent encapsulated strain and a non-virulent unencapsulated strain. The encapsulated strain was called the smooth strain because the colonies look smooth on a culture plate due to their polysaccharide capsules, whereas the unencapsulated strain was denoted as the rough strain due to the irregularity of its surface. 4 different groups of mice were injected with different combinations of bacterial strains. The experimental results are shown in Table 1. Okay, so here's Table 1. It says, a colony of smooth strain bacteria is grown on a culture containing an experimental drug that cleaves nucleic acid base sequences wherever adenine is paired with uracil. Which of the following processes will be directly affected? Okay, so the first one is transcription, the second one is translation, and the third one is transformation. So as you can see, you have Table 1, and it is the results of Griffith's experiment. Okay, so let's go back to the question and let's kind of analyze what I've learned from AP Biology 1 about the uracil and all of the nucleic acid making up the proteins of the DNA and the pneumococcus bacteria. Okay, so I remembered in AP Biology that pneumococcus, I was thinking about coccus bacteria. If I'm not mistaken, it's like a circle. It has like other circles attached to it. They're like, I forgot, it's like pneumococcus. It's like different types of bacteria that we were taught. And pneumococcus kind of reminds me of an infection, a type of bacteria that causes infections. And it is encapsulated, so I'm assuming that they took some samples of it. And so it's like a polysaccharide capsule. So it probably means that polysaccharide means many. So going into the transcription, translation, transformation, we all know that bacteria doesn't have a nucleus, it only has a round circle and a round circle of DNA, right? So transcription, translation, and transformation, all those are like the way of how the DNA functions within any living organism. So we're gonna give this a try from the background knowledge that I have. Okay, so the answer choices are, so I'm gonna read it again. It says translation, transcription, and transformation. And so the question is, which of the following process we will be directly affected? So basically they're asking which part of the bacteria will be, which part of the functions within the DNA of the bacteria will be affected from the experimental drug. Okay, so the answer choices are 1 only, and 1 is transcription. 1 and 2 only. 1 is transcription, 2 is translation. C, 1 is transcription, and 3 is transformation. And 1, 2, 3, all of them. Transcription, translation, and transformation. So I'm gonna choose the answer choice. Okay, so I chose, I'm gonna choose. Okay, so you guys, on question 2, and question 2 is still talking about bacteria. So I have a little brain fog right now. Hopefully I'm doing well so far. Inshallah, at the end we will get our results. Okay, so question 2. It says, in an attempt to develop a vaccine for pneumonia, Fred Griffith performed a series of experiments in 1928 using mice and 2 strains of the pneumococcus bacteria, a virulent encapsulated strain of a non-virulent encapsulated strain. The encapsulated strain was called the smooth strain because the colonies looked smooth on a culture plate due to their polysaccharide capsule, whereas the unencapsulated strain was denoted as the rough strain due to the irregularity of its surface. 4 different groups of mice were injected with different combinations of bacterial strains. The experimental results are shown in table 1. Then let's look at table 1, Fred Griffith. Okay, it says 4 different groups of mice were injected with different combinations of the bacterial strains. The experimental results are shown in table 1. If Griffith had injected a 5th group of mice with a combination of heat-killed rough strain and heat-killed smooth strain, would the mice have died? Okay, so in table 1, it says mice injected bacteria, live smooth, live rough, heat killed smooth, live rough. Okay, so answer choice A. No, because the heat killed rough strain cannot infect mice. B. No, because the heat killed smooth strain cannot transform mice cells. C. Yes, because the heat killed rough strain is transformed into smooth strain. D. Yes, because the mice do not have acquired immunity to pneumococcus bacteria. Okay, let's choose an answer choice. Hopefully, I will get this one right. Okay, so question 3 talks about normal force, and we just got through learning normal force. Okay, so the question is, in which of the following cases will the normal force on a box be the greatest? But all the forces on y equals 0 and all the forces on x is equal to 0. Let's check it out. Placed in a stationary elevator. When the box is placed in an elevator moving upwards at a constant velocity. When the box is placed in an elevator accelerating downward, or when the box is placed in an elevator accelerating upward. I'm gonna go with D, when the box is placed in an elevator accelerating upward. I don't know if it's right or not. Okay, so we're on our last question, and our last question is organic chemistry. Okay, so it says, which of the following addition reactions occurs the fastest? And so if you see right here, they have hydrogen chloride, chloride plus chloride, oxygen hydroxide, hydrogen chloride. My goodness, is okay, so I'm gonna go with C. Okay guys, now I'm done. Right now I'm gonna check my results and see how many of them I got right. If you notice, there are 4 questions, got 2 out of 4 right. But it doesn't really matter. This is actually the practice Mcat test. Okay, so it says, congrats on taking a first step on your path to medical school. In order to get a great Mcat score, you want to get realistic practice. Try our free practice test. If you guys noticed, I was actually an Mcat pop quiz. I'm still in high school, getting ready to go to college. That practice test would be fit for someone who was planning on going to medical school in either their senior year or junior year of college. But in this case, I decided to take it early, and I realized that it was pretty simple at this point. That was not a real Mcat practice test. That was actually an introduction to get you ready of knowing what the Mcat test will look like. Anyways, but if you guys been watching my videos, you would notice that that I wanted to be a doctor when I grow up, and after high school I went to study in pre-med, inshallah, in university to become a neurosurgeon. That actually takes a lot of work. But in this case, I hope you guys had fun with me, and for those out there who want to take their practice MCAT, visit captest.com. But anyways, I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below on your thoughts of the MCAT and what do you want to be when you grow up. Comment down below. Do not forget to subscribe. Please click that notification button so that you get notified on more of the videos I post right here on TEAMTALIBAH. Don't forget to keep Allah first and foremost. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.